everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today we are doing some much needed work in my reading journal. I feel like this has just been my life lately. I get behind in my journals, and the only time I can catch up is when you all are watching along with me. So today we are going to do, I think, 3 different things, maybe just 2 different things. The first is catching up with July. So let's just open up here and I can show you. I have most of July done. The only thing is I need to put book covers, which I printed last night. I did some prep for this video. I feel so motivated to be working on my journal today. So we'll be catching up with July. I have put the book covers here, but I have not updated anything in the front pages with those books that I read in July. So I'm gonna have to go through and mark if it's in a series, mark the genres. As you can see, I haven't done any of that here. I have kind of fallen off the bandwagon with Buzzword, but all of these other little trackers, if it was an A to Z book, if it was a self-destruct book, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna do that with the 15 books that I read in July. That's going to be the first part of the video. And then the second part is going to be setting up my August spread in my reading journal. And I already did add my calendar here because it's sometimes easier to let this dry before I add a bunch of other ink and such. But this will be my August spread. It'll look very similar to other monthly spreads like this, where I have a calendar, my deck of TBR books, and the books that I've read, plus some books that I bought, a little section for that. So we'll set up August, and I'm very, very excited today to be partnering with the Washi tape shop. This is a shop that sells journaling supplies, and I have actually been a customer of the Washi tape shop for a while now. One of my favorite tapes that I've ever gotten from them is this one. It is beautiful florals. This is actually called PET tape, which stands for some funky word, but it's basically just a very strong, clear tape, and I love their PET tape. It goes on so clear and makes it look like it's a part of your journal. So Washi Tape Shop sent me some tapes to show off to all of you, and I will be using one in my August setup. But let's just show you these first. First we have this one, which is more of like a journaling tape, I would say. Here I'm gonna get to a white background so you can see things well enough. Saving tiny joys in my journal, healing on paper. So maybe like a self-care in journaling kind of tape. And the one thing that's amazing, I have rolled out probably, I don't know, 3 feet of tape, and it still hasn't repeated yet. It goes all the way to here. Can you see? So here's the start of those same designs, and it goes all the way to here. So they have amazing designs and a lot on these tapes. This is a PET tape, and one thing they've added in their tapes recently is they are cut out, so you don't have to personally cut them out. They're more so like stickers now, and you can just peel them. So I'll roll this one back up and I'll show you some of the others. I'll show you the rest of the PET tapes, and then I'll show you some washi tapes. So we also have this floral tape, and it has some quotes: stillness in ink, capture the magic of the moment. What does that say? The soul blooms like a magnolia, gentle presence. So just like some quiet themes. And I love the bright pink and white. Again, we haven't repeated yet. Here's the repeat now. So we've got this whole tape with all of these designs. Lovely. Another floral tape we have is this lace, like doily almost pattern, and this is like dark red with some light pink. I love these colors. I could see using this kind of in the winter because of the white, but also those beautiful colors of pink and red are just gorgeous. So that is another option you'll probably see in the future. Not the one I'm going to use for August yet. I can't wait to show you the August one. I am a musician, as most of you know, so I did get some music tape too. We've got violins, pianos, music, a trumpet, some cassette tapes, a harp, piano. I love this, and I will definitely be using this for a music themed reading journal and bullet journal spread in the future. This one is a fun books and cats theme, which I'm not like the biggest cat lover, but I do love when I'm around cats, and I feel like this could be a very fun theme for September, like back to school, dark academia almost. It's got buildings, it's got stacks of books, bookshops, journal and books. That's perfect for me. So yeah, this tape is really fun for you bookish lovers, and if you like cats too. Trying to show you all of these. So cute. I love it. Almost like a old-timey journal feel too. Before I show you the last PET tape that I'm going to use for my August spread, they did send me a few tapes as well. So these are more just like the standard washi tape, whereas the PET tape is see-through. These are opaque tapes. So this is music. I love this. So simple and beautiful. We've got some floral. Trying to make sure you can see. These repeat a little bit more frequently with the design, but this is music and text, or wait, maybe not text, just music and flowers. I'm sorry, text and flowers, not music. Get my words all jumbled. This is just a nice pattern. I love this red color. And lastly, we have more of a bookish one. It is a bookshelf. I definitely will be using this in my reading journal in the future. So when we get to the August setup, I'm going to be using a brand new design from Washi Tape Shop. I got the PET tape version of it. It is these beautiful windows, and these just remind me of summer. So it's perfect for the last month of the summer, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. I would say August is pretty much the last month of summer. We go back to school in September. I'm going to be using these windows and finding colors that match for my reading journal spread. I already did use one window in my bullet journal when I set up August, but I didn't show you that. So again, this is like 3 feet, maybe even 4 feet of completely different designs. And these windows are so cute. I love them so much. So I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet for August. You'll come along with me and decide. But if you are interested in any of these tapes or more, definitely check out the Washi Tape Shop. They are on thewashitapeshop.com. I will go ahead and put an affiliate link down below that you can click on. I will make a small commission if you do decide to make a purchase, or you can go ahead and use the code BEKA10 at checkout and you'll receive 10% off of your order. Check out these tapes, check out any of their other tapes. They are just a really great company and make beautiful designs. So I definitely would encourage you to try that out. And I can't wait to use them in my journals for many, many months to come. So I think for now, what we're going to do is go back and put all these book covers in. So these are the book covers I printed. These are for book clubs that I have in the front. These are going to be books for next month, actually, or for August. And then these are all my July books that we need to put in. So I think this first step here is going to be cutting all these out, sticking them in. And then what I think I'll do is I'll put a picture of the book that I'm putting into my journal. So like if I'm working on 5-Star Stranger, you will see a cover here, maybe, I don't know, of that book. So you know that I'm inputting that information into my journal. Like when I do my reading and review, you'll know that I'm working on the 5-Star Stranger when I put it in and say that I listened to it on audio. It was a female author. I gave it 4 stars, and so on. I hope that makes sense to you. I think for me, in order to get all of this done, I can't be chatty because I will, I'll just get too distracted. So I'm going to get some coffee and we are going to get started with some cutting. apologize quickly. My phone ran out of storage, so I don't know what you saw last. But I was going to come on and talk to you first before my phone ran out of storage to tell you that I forgot I needed to do stats pages as well. And then I ran out of tape and I lost this pie chart somewhere. I might have to go back and look at the footage, see where it went. But yeah, so I did stats for July, I did stats for June, and I had a couple of books to put on my June spreads as well. So now I think all of the cutting is done. Oh, except I did miss the measure. That's one I need to put in here. Okay, friends, apologies again because I ran out of space again after doing a big unhaul of everything on my phone. I think we should have enough time to set up August, but I just want to show you quick. I updated completely my reading and review. I added DNFs. I added all my book club books for the next few months. I updated the series tracker. I have all of my books in for their genres in July. Buzzword, sorry, that's been gone to kaput. What am I saying? It's gone kaput. I printed the wrong size of the book that I have for O, so that's nothing. And then look at how many bingos I have of the series Takedown. I'm doing great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So that's really, really good. And then the only thing I didn't do in the month of July is the reviews, and I'm just going to take some time on my own to write those. They're spoilery anyway, so I don't want to give anything away to you on my thoughts, but stats are done. So now flipping to August, I have thought out a little bit. I'm going to use these windows, like I said, and I'm going to put 2 along here. I'm going to use this little flower to write August. And then I want to try to match these colors as best I can with my Tombows. And so, a little sheet I have created for myself with the Tombow colors is this little, it's, I don't know what it's even from. And I colored all of the Tombow colors I have. So what I want to do is try to find colors that match. I'm thinking 703 looks kind of good. Or maybe 772. Ooh, that's even better. 772, I think, for the pink. And then the greens, I don't know if I can match. It's the only thing is, like, there's not every color of Tombow. Maybe the lighter green I can do. 195 maybe. So 772, 195. And then I want to do this blue as best I can. So I'm going to think 515. Did I already get 515 out? No, I didn't. Let me grab those Tombows and we'll be back. Okay, I grabbed a little bit more muted of a green. So we've got 515, 126, and 772. I also thought a yellow would be nice. I liked this 025, but I can't find that marker anywhere, no matter where I look. So for now, I just grabbed a Zig clean colored dot marker, and I'll have to go searching through my Tombows everywhere and find that pen. So let's just put these stickers in. And the one thing I have issues with these is it's just very difficult to get them unstuck. You almost have to peel back the backing first. So I did get it fairly quickly that time. I was proud of myself. You can see that there. Oh, I just love how clean it looks on the paper. It looks like it belongs there. It's a part of the paper. I love these PET tapes. Okay. Again, as you can tell, I have to find a better corner. I kind of peel back the back and then the sticker comes open. Oh, they're just, so pretty. Okay, then I think I'll write August in this green, and I do want to do like a pretty font, just a cursive most likely, because that's me. That's all I do, cursive or like a funky lettering. So we're gonna go A-U-G-U-S-T and funked it up a little bit. Funked it up. But that's gonna be so cute because the G can fit right in that little spot. So in between some of the doorways and windows, they had just some floral. So we'll put that in. If I can get it unstuck. That is just the one hiccup I have. I bet if you had like those tweezers for stickers, but I don't, that would make it a lot easier. But here we go. August. Oh, lovely. Cute. I made it a little off center, but that's okay. Doesn't really bother me. Does it though? Yes, a little. That's okay. All right, then what we need to do is add my lines. The best thing with drawing straight lines is to pull towards you and go slow. It also kind of works if you have a guide on your, what is this part? I don't know, flabby part of your hand. Like I'm kind of using the page crease here as my guide because that's straight and it's parallel with the line. I don't care about like super straight lines. I'm not going to get my straight edge out, but I still, whoops, there got a curve when I'm talking. I still want them to be straight enough that it looks like a calendar, right? Okay, so those are pretty straight for freehanding them. This calendar that I have will help me track when I've read a book. And I think I've talked about this before, but each dot that I use, usually a clean color dot marker for, represents a book, and then that's the day I started the book. By the way, this is the 1st, and then we're putting the 30th and the 31st of August at the top here. That's how I like to do calendars when they're not gonna fit perfectly. I can't add an extra 2 days down here, so they're up here. This is the 30th and 31st of August. Anyway, I'll put a dot, say I started a book on August 2nd, and I read it from August 2nd to the 4th. Well, then I would have a line and then a ending bar there. I can show you an example here. So I started book 3 on the 6th day of May, which was Under the Whispering Door, and I completed it on the 7th. So let's head back to August here. Oh, I'm gonna love these stickers. The other nice thing is they're really thin, so they don't bulk up your journal too much, especially if you're using them throughout. That didn't make sense, but you're using them in different spots throughout your journal. Okay, next up, I'm going to, I think use the green to make my deck of TBR spot. And I have to remember how far over I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am a creature of habit. I do things the same almost every single month because it works for me. So, did I have, I think I had 7 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books on my August deck of TBR. Do you guys write at an angle like me? Sorry, I know that's not super pleasing for you to watch, but that's the easiest for me to write. Oh yes, I love that green. It kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit more muted of this bright green, but I still really like it. Okay, I wish I had the yellow because I think I would do my bot books over here with the yellow marker. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold out hope that I can find it. But I will just put lines like that. Okay. Then we'll do this. And this will be my table for the books that I've read in the month of August. We're about halfway. No, we are like exactly halfway when I'm filming this on the 16th, and I have read, I think, 6 books, so I probably will not fill up this table. I think this table could fit like in the upper teens of books, but I'm hopeful to get to 10 this month, honestly. I have been a little slumpy due to Deck of TBR-thon happening in July. So still, I'm reading books that I'm enjoying, and that's the most important part, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is it then, honestly, because I'm not doing any readathons in August, so this will just be reviews starting for the books in August. And the last thing I need to do is add some more decoration, I think. I like to add a little swatch of color on the top of my calendar boxes, and I'll write the dates in those. Again, I should be doing that pull technique, but I've gotten pretty good at pushing the pen as well to make straight lines. And when I have a guide, it's a bit more helpful too. Oh, that pink looks so pretty with the window stickers. I love it. I think we'll write Deck of TBR there, and we'll write books red there. Oh, I do not like my D's. I gotta work on that. And let's see, can a cute window fit somewhere? I've already bought a lot of books, but maybe we could just fit that in. That blue one is cute. Let's do it. We'll make it work. Maybe I should write first and then the sticker will fit over top. Or should we go over here in hopes that I don't buy a lot of books? Or should I just put that there and do bought books somewhere else? I like that. I want to do this one. We'll put bought books elsewhere. I don't know where, but it might need its own spread because I bought a lot. A little crooked, but who cares? That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna speed you ahead while I just do the dates. Okay, and I added lines and the headers to all of these tables, but oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so pretty. I love that Washi Tape Shop can decide the color palettes for me, and I just have to match it. It's beautiful. I used to do drawings and stuff in my journals, but I don't have the time anymore, and I love that I can add these PET sticker tapes into my journals to add the decoration for me. I just love it so, so much. Again, if you want to try out the Washi Tape Shop, you can get 10% off of your order with the code BEKAH10, or click the link in the description box down below. That'll take you right to the Washi Tape Shop. All right, and with that, we're gonna say goodbye on this crazy long video. Thank you so much for watching. Put a door or a window emoji down below in the comments if you don't know what to comment. I would love to know that you have made it this far, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.